happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Take a moment for people to come in, pop in, sign on, tag your girlfriend, let me know where you're coming on from. And we had some Facebook changes here, so you might really have to take a second, do like I'm doing, and tag, turn down your volume if you're me and you're on. So I am tagging my girlfriend. I'm tagging a new consultant. And here we go. Take a quick second and tag, like and tag, please. Make sure you have liked the page. If you like the page, then you'll get notifications. It'll be easier to be notified when I pop on. This Saturday, by the way, for the consultants, for the guests, I'm going to be doing a really cool spring glamour look. So, hey there, hey. Welcome. Well, I'm excited that you are on and watching, and I appreciate you. I know we've got a couple comments in the chat, but a lot of people watching already, and more are coming on, and more watch after. If you watch the replay, #replay. Atlanta, we got New York, we got Albany, we got California, we have Chesapeake, Virginia. I appreciate it. Excellent. Los Angeles. Excellent. Thanks for popping on, y'all. This is 20 minutes of me sharing why I love Mary Kay. And so every Thursday you can plan on grabbing your guests and letting them hear a little bit of a peek into pink. A peek into pink. I'm so excited. And my name is National Sales. I always say my name is Caterina Harris Earl, and I'm a National Sales Director with Mary Kay. I was given my God-given government name, Caterina Harris Earl, but people call me National Sales Director. Caterina Harris Earl is my title. And so I'm excited to share with you a little bit about why I love my business. I have been with Mary Kay now for 30 years. And if someone had told me that I'd be a Mary Kay beauty consultant, I would have looked at them like they were crazy, because my image of Mary Kay was beehive hair and tacky pink cars. And why in the world would anyone consider something like Mary or Kay unless they had nothing else they could do? And that was me before Mary Kay. I just thought, I didn't think I would be interested in anything like this. My background was in the nonprofit world, and I was working for the mayor's office in Oakland, was working for several politicians, and I like to say I was running a nonprofit agency. The key word is non, which means no money, no cash, not enough. And I had graduated from Mills College. Now that is bittersweet for anyone in the Bay Area. There's some really sad news that just came out about Mills College. It was the first college on the West Coast to confer degrees to women way back in 1852. And Mills College has gotten into some real trouble during the pandemic, financial trouble and other things. And they are announcing that the end of them conferring degrees will be 2023. When I tell you, I mean, this college has such a rich history. And Congresswoman Barbara Lee recently, she graduated from there. It's how I got to know her, and how I got to work for her, I should say. She's not a personal friend, but how I got to work for her all those years ago. It's where she met Shirley Chisholm. So much good stuff has happened at Mills. And so I went to Mills College, Women's College here on the West Coast, and graduated with a degree in economics and political science. I had a $50,000 undergraduate student loan. And now I was working for this nonprofit, and those folks that are in the nonprofit world are some of the most educated, brokest people you'll ever meet. They all have masters, double degrees, PhDs, doctor this, doctor that, and can use cash, because you don't go into that line of work in order to get paid. That's just not what you go in to do. So I was totally in need of cash, and didn't have time for side hustle, because I worked for 60 hours a week, had a 2-hour one-way commute to grad school from Oakland, California, the Bay Area, to our state capital in Sacramento. I was driving a hoopty, which is one of those cars that sometimes starts and sometimes stops, doesn't always get there. And I was volunteer coordinator for a political campaign, and I was teaching Sunday school active in church. So I was busy, but I was also broke. And so I needed something like Mary Kay. And so it's not the only reason that people come into this business, but I tell you, way back when I started, it was right on time. And so I just want to share with you a little bit about the company Mary Kay. This is, I can get my clicker to work. This is our corporate headquarters based out of Dallas, Texas. Mary Kay has been around since 1963. And originally, way back in the 60s, Mary Kay was helping women to get out of the house. Now Mary Kay helps women to stay in the home, to be able to have choices and options. Now, don't get me wrong, we've been in the house for a year and we're ready to get out, right? But the options, I wouldn't trade it for the world. The options of being able to work from home, call the shots, not having to have a boss. It blows my mind how many people even have worked from home during the pandemic and they still have to check in. There's an accountability that happens, and it's just a blessing. Haven't had to answer to anybody for any type of employment since, 1992, a year after I started this, is when I left my full-time job. This is a global brand, a large global brand based out of Dallas, Texas, one of the top 5 largest direct selling companies in the world. There's over 3 million beauty consultants in over 40 global markets. And so Mary Kay literally happening all over the world. As we, just think about the travel and all that I've done. I've been blessed to visit Mary Kay all over the world. This is Mary Kay Ash, the woman herself. I was trained by her. This is me in her office 1 year after I started the company, when I became the number 1 director in my class. And I never thought I would sell Mary Kay pink Cadillac. Not me. Here I am with the lady whose name is on the building. Because every image I had of Mary Kay, I found out it was oh so different. I fell in love with the philosophy, God, family, career. I fell in love with the women. I fell in love, honestly, cash. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money. I appreciated having an ATM machine in my home, and being able to have the ability to create income when I needed it or my family needed it. So here we are, all different countries that Mary Kay is in. You can kind of see, I visited Mary Kay Argentina and Brazil. That's a little blurry. Canada, Germany, Hong Kong, goes on and on and on, all over Malaysia, Singapore, Switzerland, the UK, of course, the United States. So literally all over the world. We paint the world pink. And I will tell you, here's where our product is manufactured, right here in America, in Texas as well. It's the size of like 3 football fields. And I'll tell you, when you walk through this building, the people that work in the building are so joyful. I don't want to eat food from a person who is grouchy. And I don't really want anything to be injected into my body by someone who's not happy. And I tell you, when you put the skincare, it's going in your largest organ, your skin. You want to know that the people, the men and the women that work for Mary Kay, the company treats them very well. It's very safe in this COVID environment, and state of the art, highly sanitary. And it's just, people love working for our company because it's such a great company. Well, here's a little bit about me, and here is me double. There I am right there. So I started Mary Kay, as I said, young, single, and free, wanted a little bit of part-time cash, worked it for a year, and then it happened. I went to work one day, and all of a sudden, things started to shift. And what was the way we did business on Friday was different from Monday. Everything seemed to have changed. And I smelled the writing on the wall. And so I went in my office. I had to come to Jesus meeting with myself. And I decided I was going to bust a move. 4 months later, I had earned a free car 3 months after that, I became sales director and quit my job. August of 1992 was the last time I worked for anybody else. And 3 months later, I picked up the keys to my first pink Cadillac. And 3 months later, my entire department was eliminated. And so I will tell you that it was a blessing since 1992 to work this business and be able to supplement my income and then have this become my full-time gig. I was single when I started, but through Mary Kay, I met and married this fine specimen of a man. And we together work. I support him in his business, full-time ministry. And he has a good boss too, the Heavenly Father. And we totally operate and move and depend on God. It's just what we do. And it's a blessing to have choices and have options. We live between Brentwood, California and Chicago, Illinois. We've been sheltered in place in California because I wouldn't leave my mama. And so it's just really been a blessing. I have been live every day. He's been live every day. We work it out. In between, he's got the morning shift. I got the afternoon and the evening shift. And he's downstairs cooking something that smells amazing right now. And this is just the beauty and the joy of being able to blend and work from home. But my husband actually came out of my starter kit. So single ladies, you come into Mary Kay, you can even have your husband find you. His cousin is a Mary Kay sales director. So I had not been blessed to give birth to kids. And it was my dream and desire to be a part of a large family. And boy, did God deliver. We have 14 grandchildren. These are 6 of them, along with my niece who's got the ears on, and my girlfriend on the end who's actually a top director in Mary Kay, because when you go to Disneyland with 6 kids, you can't take all 14 of them. When you go with 6, you need adults with you. Can anybody give me an amen? And so we travel is what we do. My favorite book outside of my Bible is The Passport. And boy, is it lonely. So here we are, my mom, my husband, and I on the tip of the southernmost tip of Africa in Cape Town. I remember that. I think this was almost 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back. But you guys, because of virtual, I mean, this morning we were on Zoom at 2 a.m. this morning because we're on South Africa time. And we were on Zoom with pastors, ministers, church leaders from about 140 countries. And so this virtual way of working has allowed us, while I can't wait to be able to fly and go again. You know, I tell you, getting to this point right here is about a 30-hour trip. It takes forever to get there. And God has given us this time of rest and this time of pivot and this time of brick and mortar being out of order. And here we are clicking and ordering and being able to produce income as we transact in grace and just depend on him. And this business is an amazing vehicle to be able to do that. So how are we doing that? We're working virtually. Right after I get off with you guys, before I go and eat, I'm going to jump on a Zoom with a sorority sister. I mailed her some samples and some goodies. She wanted to try some different colors, and I mailed her some samples of skincare and different things. And women love the days of being able to go to the store and go to the counter and play in makeup. All of us have done that at Sephora, at MAC, at the skincare counter, at Nordstrom, whatever. Those days are over. You won't walk around and see all these testers. I don't even know what they're going to do with fragrance. You know, I mean, there's just not going to be testers. So one person is going to have to be spraying the fragrance, I guess, and handing you just the strip. But it's a whole different situation. And so this is what's caused our business to explode virtually. And we are snatching market share like you would not believe. So virtually, one-on-one appointments, one-on-two appointments, group appointments. It can be whatever you want it to be. FaceTime, Instagram Live, Facebook Live, like I'm doing here with you. Zoom, of course, is huge. There's so many ways that we're working. We love what we do. We love the money, chump change or diva dollars. We love Mary Kay, the company, the culture, and we love the products. We have amazing products, and skincare is the most important thing. So yes, we have color. Yes, we got body care. We got things for your eyes to your thighs and your lips to your hips. But here's where the sweet spot, the money is. This is how I left my job. Basic skincare, because women, when they wash their face with Mary Kay and they like you, they will continue to wash their face with Mary Kay and continue to get it from you. You make 50% of everything you sell. 50%, 50. So you sell a miracle set, retails for 110, you've made 55 bucks. And every time that woman goes to bed at night, I get the shakes because I hear running water. And running water for me, for most people, is just running water. Don't waste it. It's our most precious natural resource. But for me, baby, I get the shakes because it is ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. It's like a slot machine when I hear running water, because it's how we get paid. Women wash it down the drain every day. And so it's like bread, milk, butter, and eggs. They need it, whether they need our anti-aging, most popular line, our Miracle Set, or the line that I use, which is the most sophisticated products in our line. This is the Time-Wise Repair line that helps to repair damaged skin. Just by virtue of being on the planet longer, there's a little bit more damage, even if you don't show it when you're in your 50s. Okay, I'm working with what I got. Clear Proof is our acne prone line. We have a botanical line, which is for those youngins that ain't got no need for anti-aging and just need good, fresh, gorgeous, amazing skincare that smells delicious. We have a natural line for the chick who is really concerned about the most natural ingredients. And some of us blend them together. I use the Voluform, but I use a little bit, some of the products from every different line, and I change it up based on the seasons of the year and where I am. It's very different what I've been using in California versus what I would have used if I was in Chicago at this time of year. So of course, we didn't leave out the brothers. We got something for the men as well, although a lot of men use the women's product too. Let's just say that they do. And there's always supplements. There are the products for the regular people, and then there's those extra products for the sexy people. Like I said, eyes, lip primer, our brand new Clinical Solutions retinol product, which is the gold standard of skincare. So we've got so much. All right. How do we share? Again, friendship. Women love to grab a girlfriend. They grab one girlfriend, they grab two girlfriends, you do a Facebook party and they put 30 or 40 of their Facebook friends in the group, and bam, you have everybody take a selfie. Download this app that's called Skin Analyzer. They take a selfie of themselves. And if you haven't done it with your beauty consultant, make sure you do it. And it is a free app. They download it, they text you the results, and it is going to make product recommendations. You jump on a 5-minute Zoom appointment with them, and bam, you can turn it into a sale. And this is what happens all the time. I mailed some samples out the other day, and yeah, as a national sales director, I still do that, and it just blew my mind. It's about a $85, $95 sale. You do that 10, 12 times in a month, or 10, 12 times in a week, or 10, 12 times in a day. It's up to you what you choose to create. This is also, a lot of people just say, I just want to do kind of on the go. Lipstick, mascara, body care, fragrance. People will look at these. For example, my sorority sister, she loved the pink ballerina. I have her list right over here. She loved the pink ballerina. She loved the beach bronze. And there was one other one that I can't, tawny nude. She loved those. And I just sent her a cute little sample. So she's playing around with those. So you get started as a beauty consultant. You make 50% of everything you sell. And then you can choose to just sell the product, or the smart thing to do is to sell with one arm and share with another hand. And then you go on when you have a new business associate on your team and you are a senior consultant. So that senior consultant now is supporting her team, because you're just saying, hey, let me tell you what I'm doing. You're supporting it. Really is the director's job to do the training, but the senior consultant is going to get a love check every month on the 15th of the month. When you have 3 on your team, you are what's called a star team builder. And then it goes on, you get 5, you're a team leader. You get 5 to 8, you could move into the elite team leader. You can move into DIQ when you're a director in qualification. And when you build your team to 30 collectively, not just who you've shared with and who everyone else has shared with, you are a sales director. So you could get 10 and 3 of them could get 3, and you kind of build it that way. And you're a sales director. And so this is how I quit my job once I hit this position as a sales director. 54 now, I was 25 then. And it's sweet. It's been a very good career move I tell you. And then you can promote yourself all the way as a sales director. There's so many great levels at the sales director level, and I'm a national sales director. So this is our national sales director suits. NSD stands for Never Stop Dreaming. It also stands for Family Security Program. There's a retirement program when you become a national sales director that when you retire after a certain number of years or at the age of 65, the company can buy your organization back and pay you 60% of those earnings for 15 years. And so there's not, I mean, this is like the best of both worlds. I'm in business for myself, but not by myself. And I have a retirement program that I have not paid a cent into. So, of course, you make your own investments, plus you got this Mary Kay gig on the side. All right, I'm a little bit over time. Probably need another 4 or 5 minutes. This is our car program. So the car program consists of a fleet of cars that you earn the use of. Every 2 years, you get another one. Someone says, "Oh, there's the catch. You earn the use of it." You want to earn the use of it. When I earned the use of my first car in 1992, I didn't want that car no more. So in 92, I earned 3 cars. 94, I got another car. 96, I got another car. 98, I got another car. Are you hearing me? 2000, I got another car. And it kept on going all the way up. And then when I became a national, they gave me another car. So, and my car right now, I think I have about another year, and probably in a few months, I'll be getting paperwork digital. Everything comes digital to order my 15th or 16th free car for Mary Kay. So there's a Malibu or $475 a month cash. There's an Equinox or $500 a month cash. There's a sexy Camaro for the chick who wants to go fast. For the woman who's like, "I'd love the Camaro, but my family says differently. I need a Traverse." We got you covered. For the woman who needs a little 4-wheel drive in her life, we got you covered. Or if you just want your man to love Mary Kay, bring him home a truck and see what he says. And then, of course, the cream of the crop is the pink Cadillac. I swore I would never drive it, and now everybody drives it. Everybody drives a pink Cadillac. I drive it. My husband drives it. My husband's youngest son, who's a grown adult, drives it. Okay. So if you see a pink Cadillac rolling through downtown Chicago, it would be my car, but it won't have me in it. So, and then there's the cream of the crop, the Cadillac Plus, which is amazing. And so I've been rolling in the Escalade again as a national since 2007. One of my first favorite cars was my first national car was the convertible. We still would have it, but Cadillac stopped making it because of the economy. But I'm telling you, it was really, really amazing to roll choices. Just type with me choices. Right now, one of the fun things we are doing in my office, Dorothy is here and at my home, and she's up in the office, and she is talking to tracking everyone who is on their way to earning free diamonds from Mary Kay. So we have 4 more months left in our seminar year, and women are going to get to pick for free. As a matter of fact, now they're starting to get emails saying, "Which ring would you love to earn? If you're on target for the Court of Sales, tell me about which diamond bumblebee would you like." That is a whole other conversation about why Mary Kay selects the diamonds. And then for the sales directors, they get to pick bar pins. And when you do double quartz, and the higher you go up, the diamonds get bigger and they get better. Again, I said my favorite book next to the Bible is my passport. And this is where the sales directors, the top sales directors, that whose units retail over $650,000 this seminar year are going to reign in Spain. My favorite place. Type in the chat if you've ever been to Spain. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Barcelona and Mallorca, Spain, the place to be. It's amazing. I see my mama watching. I can't wait to take my mama to Spain. This church is unbelievable. Who knows the name? Begins with a B. That's Basilica. And that's Spanish for church, but it has another name, the actual name, because basilica means church. I think somebody is cracking up saying, "Help a sister out" with her Spanish. Okay. But you can All you got to do is say big church in Spain in Google and take a virtual tour of it and see. It's amazing. But Barcelona is city, city, city. Mallorca is, it's like, oh gosh, I really love Spain and Italy. I really, really, really do. I like the big city parts. I like the quaintness of it. So they're going to have a ball, and it's all 5-star. So it almost sounds too good to be true, but this is like really, we get amazing prizes, flexible hours, be your own boss, no quotas. You could do as little or as much as you want. And guess what? It is $30. People say, I need to think about it. I'm like, child, what are you thinking about? Every time I click, if I went over here to Amazon, I mean, just Amazon, just go to Amazon and people say, I need to think about it. I went to add something to my Amazon cart today. Just type in the chat. What was your last Amazon order? Just Amazon alone today. Today's order was, let's see, it was 199 something dollars, $99. I needed to get a couple of other things. Okay. Yesterday's order was $58. $30. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? You start for 30. It's an e-start. You get a secure way to accept credit cards, and you get a opportunity to a secure way to accept credit cards, and you get your website. Okay. You could do the full e-start, which is $400 worth of products, supplies, samples, all kinds of goodies, and the secure way to accept credit cards and your website. And with either of those, you could add the sample pack, which is 30 samples, enough samples for 30 people that will teach you what to do and distribute those out so that they can try the product. So you could do the e-start for 30. The deluxe e-start is the e-start plus the sample pack for 75. You could do the full starter kit for 130 or the deluxe starter kit for 175. Choices. It's totally okay. You ordered 67, Yolanda. I'm telling you, y'all, you spending some money at Amazon. How about let's make some money? Honey, get excited. So this box has been one of the best things that's happened to me. So many choices have come because of this. So I just want to thank y'all. I want to thank you for watching, for listening, for hearing, for sharing. I'm going to drop off and pop on Zoom with my sorority sister for a few minutes, and bam, there we go. It's just, this is how we work. This is what we do. And it's a blessing. And then I'm going to go eat whatever that yummy stuff is. Everyone is loving how we're working virtually. And it's just really, really, really a blessing. So I'm so thankful that you watched. Now, please tag your beauty consultant if you're watching this. Please make sure that you text her and let her know you watched, or expect that she'll be texting you. But the only way she knows you watch is either if you text her or you tag her, so that she knows. All right. And I hope that you say yes and decide to get started. When you say yes and you get started and you get your beauty consultant ID, do me a favor, tag me on social, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on my fan page right here, follow me even on YouTube, tag me somewhere and let me know, hey, I'm excited to get started. And I was on your Peek in the Pink. All right. Join me on Saturday. I'm going to be going live at 9:30 before my sorority meeting for 30 minutes doing a fun spring glamour. So it'll be a lot of fun. All right. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye-bye.